I would like to discuss about the happiness and success of Martin Seligman in positive psychology. What is happiness? In general, happiness is the positive emotions we have in regards to the pleasurable activities we take in through our daily lives. Yung positive emotions na natutukoy dito is mag-increase sa happiness, which is yung positive emotions are yung pleasure, comfort, gratitude, and inspiration. And yung mga activities naman na pwede natin gawin na isang factor para maging masaya is yung pakikinig ng music, eating our favorite food, talking to our friends, ganun. And let's move on to characteristics and causes of happiness. The first one is money. Money does not buy happiness, however, the absence of money can lead to unhappiness. Totoo naman na hindi siya makabili ng happiness, pero pwede siyang mag-lead para sa unhappiness kasi, for example, nawalan ka ng income or pera para sa pambili ng mga panggastos mo sa pang-araw-araw. Syempre, magiging problemado ka, so mag-lead siya sa unhappiness. A level of adequate to pay for our basic needs is a necessary, though not sufficient, prerequisite for happiness. And for the next one is physical attractiveness. Physical attractiveness may be so important to us because we associate other positive qualities with a pleasing appearance. Especially pag naghahanap ka ng trabaho, di ba? Mas nagbe-base din sila sa physical appearance. Kung good looking ka, mas mataas yung chance mo na magkaroon ka ng trabaho. For example, attractive individuals are expected to be happier and to have more rewarding life experiences than unattractive individuals. Dito rin kasi sa physical attractiveness, mas lapitin ka ng friends, ganun. So, magkakaroon ka ng feeling na masaya or yung happiness ka. And the next one is health. The absence of good health can diminish happiness, but being healthy is no guarantee of happiness. Thus, health appears to be necessary but not well sufficient subjective for subjective well-being. But if being healthy does not necessarily make you happy, being happy can contribute to your health and increase your lifespan. Kahit na hindi siya mag-contribute sa happiness, pwede naman siya mag-contribute sa lifespan or yung mag-increase yung lifespan mo. And the next one is age. Happiness and age are related but not in the way you might. Young people who have time on their side may appear happy but the notion that they are happier isn't necessarily true. Happiness actually may increase with age. A survey of more than 300,000 Americans aged 15 to 18 found that subjective well-being and life satisfaction were high at 18, declined until around age 50, and then increased to the point of where 85 years old reported greater life satisfaction than 18 years old, according to Stone Broderick, Diaton, 2010. So, dito sa age naman, kasi sabi niya dito, young people who have time on their side may appear happy. Kasi marami pa silang pwedeng gawing activities, marami pa silang may experiences. Pero sabi niya, but that the notion that they are happier isn't necessarily true. Hindi pa kasi nila na-experience yung, sabi niya kasi happiness actually may increase with age. But pag mas matanda ka kasi, mas marami yung may experience mo sa buhay, which makes you happy pag na-realize mo, pag naalala mo siya pag matanda ka na. And then, marriage and moral support. Married women of all ages have been found to be happier than unmarried women, and married men are happier than unmarried men. Dito kasi sa marriage, meron ka ng partner na masasandalan mo if you have a problem. So, may katuwang ka na nga sa pagharap ng mga problema. People with more supportive families and friends are generally happier and more successful in life. Yung pagiging supportive din ng mga relatives mo, families, friends, pwede din siya maging factor para mag-increase yung happiness na meron ka. When thrive in supportive environment and we need other human beings to reaffirm our existence. Pag may moral support kasi na nandyan, parang yung self-worth mo, super high, na feel mo na maraming nagmamahal sa'yo, gano'n. And the next one is culture. Culture may affect happiness in terms of the amount, extent, or degree of happiness. Thus, culture can influence mean levels of subjective well-being. Thus, the relationship between subjective well-being and individual effort and achievement are more direct, possibly making happiness levels higher. Sa culture kasi meron tayong dalawa, which is the collective culture and yung individual culture. Sa collective kasi, more on siya sa group siya. Pag individual naman kasi, parang yung preference mo sa buhay, ikaw ang masusunod. Pero pag sa collective ka, by group siya. So, parang mayroon kang susunding norms sa culture. Diba, sa culture natin, yung mga Aita, meron silang sariling culture na magiging way para sa happiness nila. May mga tradition sila para nagpa-factor or nag-affect para maging masaya. And the next one is geography. Where you live in is important. Geography plays an important role in happiness as it shapes our perceptions and feelings about a place. So dito nga, where you live is an important. For example, dito sa Philippines, sabi nila, it's for fun in the Philippines. So, kasi dito sa Philippines, maraming mga, yung tourist attraction, ganun, yung mga festival, yung mga happenings at saka mga experiences mo sa Philippines, pwede nga siyang mag-factor sa pagiging happiness. And while individuals and regional factors and perceptions often play into how happiness is shaped, the visual and built environment around us have important roles in our happiness. And the next one is race and ethnicity. Ethnicity significantly affects the standard of living, achieving in life, and life as whole. Overall, leisure satisfaction significantly affected happiness, peacefulness, and online quality of life domains. Sa race and ethnicity, for example, sa white American, they can feel happiness, pero kasi minsan nagkakaroon ng bias sa black American eh. Pero may kanya-kanya naman tayong way para express yung happiness natin within the race and the ethnicity na meron tayo. And sa personality naman tayo, considerable research has been conducted on the personality correlates of happy personality, particularly facets of five-factor model. Sabi niya dito, according to a new study, the relationship between happiness and personality is more complex than we thought. Extroverts are happier and so they are emotionally stable. Personality researchers tell us. Kasi pag extrovert ka, di ba? Dito nagpa-factor yan sa environment mo. Nakikipaghalubilo ka sa surroundings, sa mga tao sa paligid mo. I-compare doon sa sa hindi ka nakikipag sociable. Siyempre, pag sa sarili mo lang, parang ang lungkot, di ba? So, dapat maging extrovert tayo para magkaroon tayo ng connection with other people. May kanya-kanya kasi tayong personality. Merong masayahin, pag around sa maraming tao, at meron naman tayong yung kahit iisa lang naman yun, masaya din siya sa sarili. And the next one is self-efficacy and locus of control. Both self-efficacy and locus of control are positively related to life satisfaction. In general, we are happiest when we feel competent in coping with life in control and forces that are important to us. Self-efficacy is that belief that you can produce a result you want in a specific area. It is related to locus of control, which is how much control you feel like you have over a situation. People who have an internal locus of control are happier, more successful in life. They know they are masters of their own destiny. And the next one is thinking positively. Having positive emotions such as joy, interest, love, and enthusiasm is linked subjective well-being. When you add more positive thoughts, your brain will create your relaxation and happiness. So sa thinking positively, dito yung mga positive thoughts lang na nagpe-play sa isip mo. For example, nag-imagine ka ng situation, for example, sa gym mo, na-achieve mo na, and ini-imagine mo yung sarili mo na nandun ka na sa stage na yon at na-experience mo na yon or ginagawa mo na, for example, sa akin, yung pangarap is maging psychology, no? So, Para ma-achieve yun, kailangan nating think positive lang. So we can achieve it. And goals. Achieving our goals brings a sense of accomplishment and makes us feel more positive about the future. Itong goals kasi na to, pwedeng maging center para magkaroon ng happiness, which is yung goals natin, goal ng makapunta sa ibang bansa, ganun. And people in high subjective well-being differ from people low in subjective well-being in terms of motivational and goals. Kasi pag may motivational ka, focus ka sa ginagawa mo, focus ka dun sa goal nga na meron ka. Focus ka na ma-achieve yun. And happiness and success. Ano nga ba yung nauna, yung happiness ba or yung success na meron tayo? So happiness has been a human pursuit for as long as we can remember, and positive psychology has taken this concept in the realm of scientific research and hope of global well-being and meaningful life. So, uulitin ko yung tanong kanina, no? Which come first, happiness or success? Are some people happy because they are successful, or they are they successful because they are happy? Research tend to show that happiness or subjective well-being leads to the kinds of behaviors that bring about success. Well-being are more likely to secure job interviews to be evaluated more positively by supervisors once they obtain a job to show supervisors' performance and productivity. So let's move on to the internet use. Spend time on the internet or maybe not. Internet affects in different ways. Research in Taiwan found that use of internet had a slight negative on subjective well-being. However, college students in Italy show an increase in subjective well-being and greater feelings of closeness to their own social group and society in general after forming social relationship online. So, sa internet use naman kasi, meron siyang positive outcomes and negative or yung disadvantage and advantage. Sa disadvantage kasi maraming pwedeng cyberbullying, ganun. And sa positive naman or yung advantage niya, makakilala ka ng more friends, makakabuild ka ng social relationship sa online that can lead you to be happy. And sa internet use kasi maraming bad influences. For example na lang, yung pag nakakakita sila ng mga harassment video, ganun. And I want to discuss about the different kinds of happiness, meaning and flourishing. First is the positive emotions or the pleasant life, engagement, the engaged life, meaning the meaningful life. Itong positive emotion, engagement, and meaning is under siya ng PERMA model ni Martin Seligman. Tapos itong the pleasant life, the engaged life, the meaningful life is the authentic happiness naman. So let's discuss this. Also, sa positive emotion, pleasant life. One level of happiness is a pleasant life wherein you engage frequently and consistently in doing things that gives you pleasure. So, dito sa pleasant life is under yung pleasure and gratification. Sa pleasure kasi, yung pleasure is an important role in our being human beings, no? Pero yung pleasure na to, yung happiness is for short term lang. So, it can make for a happy life. Imagine devoting much of your time to getting quick hit of happiness by doing things such as eating your favorite food, watching movie, shopping, and going for a run, all in the name of feeling good. Dito sa part na to, parang dito yung pasarap moment pa lang tayo, no? Pero yung mga happiness dito is for short term lang. For example, yung eating your favorite food, ngayon kumakain ka, tapos nabusog ka. Tapos maya-maya mawawala din naman. So, watching movie after movie, babalik back to normal ulit. So, pang short term lang talaga yung happiness na meron dito sa pleasant life. And the second one is engagement. The engaged life. Engaged life, one step on from a pleasant life, is what Martin Seligman calls an engaged life. is one where you are living in a way that cultivates your virtues and strength. Being a person with good character, it seems, is an important part of living a more deeply fulfilling happy life. Psychologists call that experience flow, a state of being fully engaged with a task. According to Seligman, engagement is one of the crucial building blocks of well-being. So dito, na-try nyo na ba yung, for example, nanonood ka ng movie, and then yung siblings, yung kapatid mo tinawag ka pero hindi mo siya na-notice. Ito yung tinutukoy na yung passionate ka doon sa ginagawa, focus ka lang doon sa pinapanood mo. So yung other na other na sa likod, paano ba? So, yung mga ibang factor na sa paligid mo, hindi mo siya napapansin kasi focus ka lang kung ano yung at the moment na ginagawa mo. So, the third or the last dimensions of happiness is the meaning or the meaningful life. Finally, Seligman's third-dimensional happiness is a meaningful life, one that is marked by purpose and meaning. That is, happiness in this respect comes from taking those virtues and strength that makes you a person with a good character and using them in the service of something bigger than yourself, something that gives you purpose and meaning to your life. Having a purpose to your life brings satisfaction even if working towards that purpose does not directly bring positive emotion, flow, or any of the other building blocks of well-being. This might be a religious faith, a political agenda, community work, or perhaps charity work. Being with like-minded people working towards a common goal that you really believe in brings a big significance to your life. How can we aim for a meaningful life? Take a moment to reflect first on your strength and virtues, the best thing about you. So, as you can see, yung types ng happiness are not equal. For example, dun sa pleasant life, short term lang siya. Sa engaged life naman is for medium term, and the last is the meaningful life, which is the long term happiness na mararanasan natin siya. Parang siya yung pinaka-last stage. Kasi dito, hahanapin mo na yung purpose mo para maging masaya. Sa meaningful life kasi dito yung feeling like you're a part of something bigger than yourself and that your actions really matter can lead to deep sense of fulfillment and long-term happiness. So that's all for happiness and success. Thank you.